What's up, guys? It's DDR Freak, the Ginger Beard Man. Got a kitty with me. She's looking at me like, what is going on here? Got a fun video for you guys today. I ran across this game a while back, meant to make a video about it, and I never did, so here we are. This is Pinbot for the Nintendo Entertainment System, and I ran across it at a local game store. It was $8, and I was like, I have to see how amazing or terrible this game really is. Now, truthfully, I really didn't get into pinball until relatively recently. My dad was always really good at pinball. I played a little bit of it growing up. And actually, my earliest gaming memories involve playing arcade games with my dad at the local YMCA after swimming lessons. And they had a pinbot table for a time. I really didn't get into it the same way I got into Mortal Kombat or Raiden or, like the X-Men arcade game. I thought pinball was stupid, that it wasn't worth the quarters like some of the other games I like to play. But boy, am I glad I got out of that phase. My dad and I still play pinball every now and again, and actually he joined me on stream and kicked my ass at the haunted house table. You're seeing that stream now, but oh man, that was savage. It's okay though, I got my revenge on my favorite table, Gorgar, so it all works out. Now, Pinbot is a pretty famous table. It's made by Williams, first came out in 1986, and according to the Internet Pinball Database, exactly 12,001 machines were manufactured. I love just how specific that number is, because it's like, we're not going to just make 12,000, we're going to do 12,001. Brilliant! Isn't that right, kitty? Yes. But I mean, the IPDB confirmed it, so hey, it must be true. You wouldn't think someone would do that? Just go on the internet and tell lies? So Pinbot has been resurrected on several formats besides just the NES. The Pinball Arcade Collection is probably one of the more famous ones, but they recently lost the rights to sell Williams pinball tables. So if you don't already have them in your collection, you're kind of hosed. Thankfully, there are a couple other methods. There's the Pinball Hall of Fame, the Williams Collection, which is available on Xbox 360, like you're seeing right here. It's also on the PlayStation 3, PS2, Wii, and a couple other platforms. You're looking at gameplay footage right now from the Xbox 360 version. But enough about these other games. You came to see me talk about this. The NES version of Pinbot came out in 1990, 4 years after the launch of the original table. The NES isn't super fancy, it doesn't have any dedicated physics chip, and yet this game plays surprisingly well. Atari, yeah, that Atari, the ones that started the home video game revolution in the 70s, they made this game. They put in a 4-player option true to the original. One person sits down, plays their round, hands it off to the next person. For as simplistic as the NES was, this game does a solid job of capturing the look and feel of an actual table. The NES had a very limited color palette, and this game uses it to its fullest. I also like the split display when the ball moves up to the top of the table. You can still see the flippers along the bottom of the screen, and you can mentally prepare. From a tech standpoint, that's fascinating to me. I didn't think the NES could handle that kind of display. I feel like this game shouldn't even be possible, and yet here I am playing it. And that's really cool to me. For as impressive as this game is, it does have some flaws. The skill shot with the plunger is, well, it's a lot harder with this than on more recent games like the aforementioned Pinball Hall of Fame or Pinball Arcade. You have just the split second to time your launch just right. And that doesn't sit right with me. I spend time trying to suss out just the right amount of tension, how far I should move the plunger before letting go. And I don't have that control over the plunger. I can't get the right feel like I would like to. The control layout also feels really weird in this game. Like, you have to get used to it for like the buttons for left and right flipper. It's not nearly as intuitive as I would like. So you're going to have to get used to it if you really want to play this particular version of Pinbot. They also made some changes that upset a lot of pinball purists. Successfully landing a solar bonus during a multi-ball will change the actual table. Like the palette color will change, and you'll get these like hazards, obstacles that are not present in the physical table show up in here. For example, one of them, there's this blob that shows up and it'll move from planet to planet. It'll try and suck up your pinball and then chew it up and destroy it. Which, if you're going for a skill shot, that could get a little annoying. You know, if you're trying to go one direction, all of a sudden you go, Nyeom! It's not gonna, you're gonna be pissed off. You're gonna be mad. I don't blame you. I mean, my calculus is all right, but I can't do Lagrange circles in my head on a split second and know exactly what trajectory I'm going to take. It just doesn't work that way. That's a math joke, by the way. You're supposed to laugh, move along. To be honest, I would not go out of my way to find this game if it wasn't already in my collection. It's cool. I mean, they did some neat things with it. But, I mean, it's not... I would not have spent more than $8 for this game. It's not bad, it's just not amazing, you know? But that's all that I've got for today. I'm actually going to be streaming this game later tonight, starting about 8 p.m. Eastern, give or take. And I want you all to come stop by and say hi. Links will be down in the description. I'll be live on Twitch, Mixer, and Vim all at the same time. And then I'll be streaming again either on Friday or Saturday. I've been playing through Final Fantasy IX lately. Make sure you're following me also on my social media. I'll have links to Twitter and Steemit and all that fun jazz down below. And come check out my Discord, where we've got a bunch of awesome people. We like to talk about video games, all that fun jazz. I'd love to see you there. As always, I'm DDR Freak, the Ginger Beard Man, signing off, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye! Pinbot has been resurrected in several formats besides the NES. Ugh. There we go, that's better. Just better out than in, I always say. Thanks. Alright.